ito. Teacher Mearay for short. And I am your Science 4 teacher. So, are you ready for today's lesson? Good! Let's go! Welcome to our Science 4 class. Today, we will discover the specialized structures of terrestrial and aquatic plants. Before that, let us know first our today's objectives. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to 1. Identify the specialized structures of terrestrial and aquatic plants. 2. Classify which plant could grow in a particular habitat. And 3. Internalize the importance of plants in the environment. Do you like guessing game? Great! Before we start to our new lesson, let us identify first the names of some plants shown to you. You have 5 seconds to guess. What do you think is it? Very good. It's aloe vera. Next one. Great. It's cactus. How about this plant? Very good. It's mango tree. Oh, how about this one? Very good. It's water hyacinth. And the last one is well done. It's an orchid. Based from the previous lesson, you have learned that animals have different body structures in getting or eating their food and how to protect themselves from their enemies. And now, let us test if you can still remember our previous lesson. Let us identify the following pictures if the adaptive structures of each animals living in water or in land. You have 5 seconds to guess. The first picture, it's a scales. Very good. We can find the scales in the fish. And we all know that fish lives in water. Next is feathers. Very good. It lives on land. How about this one? It's a fur or balahibo. Good job! It lives on land. Another one, it's a gills. Very good. It lives in water. And the last one is wings. Well done! It lives on land. Now, you are perfectly ready for our new lesson. Before that, let us define first some words that we will encounter as we go along with our discussion. First is terrestrial plants. These are the plants that grow in land. Next, aquatic plants. These are the plants that grow on water. And specialized structures. This is a special parts of plants that will make them adapt to the kind of habitat where they grow. Now, let us identify the specialist structures of some plants. What specialist structure is common among roses and calamansi tree? A. Stinging hairs. B. Flat broad leaves. C. Thorny stems. D. Fibrous fruits. What do you think? Very good. It's letter C. Thorny stems. Question number 2. Cows don't feed on talahib grass because these plants have A. Offensive odor. B. Poisonous leaves. C. Thorns. Or D. Razor-sharp leaf blades. You're correct. It's letter D. Razor-sharp leaf blades. Number 3. Cactus can grow in dry soil and survive the heat of the sun over a long period of time because of its A. Fine hairs. B. Sharp leaf blades. C. Thick barks. D. Thick fleshy stems. You got it right. It's letter D. Thick and fleshy stems. Now, for our activity 1, I will show you different pictures of plants and you are going to identify the specialized structures of terrestrial and aquatic plants. So we have here an area for the plant and the other area is for the specialized structures or characteristics. Let's start. First plant is a pineapple. What do you think is the specialist structures of a pineapple? Pineapple has spines in their leaves. If you answer like this, you're correct. Next plant is a durian. Oh, I love this fruit. Durian fruits has a pungent odor that protects them being eaten by a predator. If you answer same like this, very good. Next is a cactus. What do you think is the characteristics of cactus? Very good. It has fleshy stem to store water for a long time and spines to protect from predators. Next is a water lily. You got it right. Water lily has white flat leaves that help distribute weight over a large area that's helping them float. And the last picture is a talahib plant. Talahib plant has a sharp leaf that might cause you harm. Well done, kiddo. Let us answer the guide questions. Based on the activity, what are the identified specialist characteristics or structures of the given plants? Correct! The specialized characteristics and structures of the given plants are their fruits, which is durian, stem, which is the cactus, leaves, which is the pineapple, and talahib grass, and the pungent or unpleasant odors. What made them characterized as specialized characteristics or structures? Very good. They are special because other plants do not have their special characteristics or structures. Now you already know the some and specialized structures of characteristics. Now you already know the some specialized structures or characteristics of the plants. Let's go to our activity 2, which entitled Where Do I Live? In this activity, you are going to classify the plants that can grow on terrestrial or aquatic habitat. Encircle the plants that belong to their habitat. Let's check. Let's see first the column of terrestrial plant. If you encircle the cactus, the rose, and the tree, you're correct. Now, the column of aquatic plant. If you encircle the water lettuce, the seagrass, and the water lily, you got it right. Let us answer the guide questions. Based on the activity, where can plants grow? Very good. Plants can grow on land and in water. What are the plants that can grow on land and in water? Very good. Based on the activity, the plants that can grow on land are cactus, rose, and a tree. Water lily, seagrass, and water lettuce live in water. Now, there are things you should know about specialized structures of terrestrial and aquatic plants. First is terrestrial plant. These are the plants that grow on land or need to be in dry to survive. They need nutrients in order to survive both from the air and the soil. Some plants have hard branches while others have smooth or soft stems. Some plants have thorns and hairs as their specialized structures. Second, aquatic plants. These are the plants that grow in water. They can only grow and thrive in water environment. Some aquatic plants can live out of the water, but they need to be placed again in water for survival. Some aquatic plants are classified as submersed. Characteristics of submersed plants includes having all or almost all of the plant growing underwater, like eelgrass, sago pondweed, and water milfoils. Others are immersed aquatic plants like lucky bamboo, golden photos, and callia lily. They have stem, leaves, or flowers that grow out of the water. So this is the lucky bamboo, golden photos, and the callia lily. Next is the specialized structures. So this is the special parts of plants that will make them adapt to the kind of habitat where they grow. Thorns and hairs are some of the specialized structures of plants. Thorns and hairs protect plants from animals. Example, rows and razor-sharp blades of talahib leaves. Shapes, sizes, and nature of the leaves are present in order to adapt to its environment. Stems of many plants have different specialized functions. Roots of the plant also adapt to their environment. There are different plants also with specialized structures that enable them to survive and adapt to their environment, like marang and durian. Marang and durian has a pungent odor that protects them from being eaten by predators. Next is kalumpang tree. The flowers of kalumpang tree have an unpleasant odor that attract insects to pollinate. Next, bird of paradise. It has a thick cuticle that filters strong light and avoid excessive water loss. Next, talahib or cogon grass. It has a sharp leaf that might cause you harm. Next, pineapple. It has spines and their leaves. Cactus. It has fleshy stem to store water for a long time and spines to protect from predators. It can grow in dry soil with small amount of water. And the last one is the citrus plant. It has a thorny stem and branches. Its leaves and fruits have strong smelling oils that have unpleasant taste. Let's check what you have learned. Are you ready? For activity 1, entitled Color Me Up, you are going to identify the plants and put color in which habitat they belong. Color yellow for the terrestrial plant and blue for aquatic plant. So we do have strawberry, mango tree, water hyacinth, corn, water lily, lotus, sweet potato, onion, seaweeds, and nara. Again, you will color yellow for terrestrial plant and blue for aquatic plant. Now, let's check. Let's find the terrestrial plant first. If you put color yellow on strawberry, mango tree, corn, sweet potato, onion, and nara, you're absolutely correct. Now for aquatic plant. If you put color blue on water hyacinth, water lily, lotus, and seaweeds, again, you're absolutely correct. For activity 2, find my specialty. You are going to identify the specialized parts of the following plants. Choose from the box below. Choices can be answered repeatedly. So the choices are fruits, flower, leaves, stem, and roots. So these are the plants. Number 1, bougainvillea, durian, euphorbia, gabi, water hyacinth, radish, potato, banana, cactus, and kalumpang tree. Let's check. Okay, what do you think is the specialty of bougainvillea? Very good. It's the stem. How about durian? Correct. It's the fruit. How about euphorbia? Very good. It's the stem. How about gabi? Very good. It's the leaves. How about water hyacinth? Very good. It's the roots. How about radish? Very good. It's the roots again. And how about potato? Roots again. Very good. How about banana? Correct. It's the leaves. How about cactus? Very good. It's the stem. And last, kalumpang tree. Well done. It's the flowers. Now, let us answer some questions. Number 1. Are plants as important as other living things? And why? Of course, it's a yes, because living things cannot survive without plants. Plants give food to all terrestrial organisms, including humans. Plants maintain the balance in the ecosystem. They produce oxygen and absorb carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. If your answer goes like this, well done. Number 2. How will you take good care of the plants in your surroundings? Very good. By giving them enough water, sunlight, and warm area for them to survive. Well done. Quiz time. Okay, choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answers in your notebook. Question number 1. What plants grows in water? Is it A, banana, B, coconut tree, C, water lily, or D, mango tree? If you answer letter C, water lily, you're correct. Number 2. What plants grows on land? Is it A, water lily, B, water hyacinth, C, lotus, or D, papaya tree? If you choose letter D, papaya tree, you're absolutely right. Number 3. Which of the following plants has fleshy stems as their specialized structures to conserve water for a long time? Is it A, cactus, B, cogon, C, pineapple, or D, strawberry? If you answer letter A, cactus, very good. Number 4. What specialized structure is common to rose and bougainvillea? A. Both have stinging hairs. B. Both have sticky leaves. C. Both have thorny stems. Or D. Both have fibrous fruits. If you choose letter C, both have thorny stems, you're correct. Number 5. Which of the following plants is characterized by a sharp leaf that might cause you harm once you touch it? Is it A. Ginger, B. Calamansi, C. Rose, or D. Cogon? If you answer letter D, Cogon, very good. Congratulations! You did well in this lesson. For your assignment, make a portfolio from cut-out pictures of plants from magazines. Describe each plant and be able to identify whether each plant has a specialized characteristics or structures. I hope you learned a lot today, kiddos. Have a wonderful day. Bye!